Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and we recently acquired a Mercedes-Benz. I'd like to have you take a look at it because we're offering it for sale. Come on over closer, please. This car is the kind of car we run into sometimes. We got an inquiry to go look at a couple of cars and went to York, PA, which is about 30 miles away from here, and we actually purchased a 72 BMW 2002 Tii, which we will be offering for sale on Bring a Trailer very soon. But when I was there, I looked in his garage, and he also had this car sitting there, which is a 1990 Mercedes-Benz SE sedan. I like these cars a lot. I've owned a bunch of them. So I ended up buying this car along with the BMW. This car, as it turns out, is a two-owner local car. It was purchased new at Deal Motor Company, which is a Mercedes-Benz dealer in York at the time. It was purchased by a local realtor in York. And let's see, Gary Billett Real Estate. He bought it April 6th, 1990. Gary owned the car for a long time, from 1990 until 2016. He drove it, put about 150,000 miles on it. We do have the service booklet from Mercedes-Benz, which shows consistent Mercedes-Benz dealership servicing right up to just under 100,000 miles. We then have a few random service receipts from there. It was sold then to a friend of Gary's, which is the guy that I was buying the BMW from, in 2016 with about 150-some thousand miles. It now has 168,000 miles. These cars are incredibly long-lived cars. This series of cars, Mercedes-Benzes from the mid-80s through the 90s, are just incredibly solid cars. The car presents very well today. All the chrome is very nice. We do have a close-up picture of the right headlight. The trim around it has a slight crack in it on the right side. A lot of the paint on the car, I believe, is original. I did find, I think the rear fenders were repainted a long time ago. It's the correct shade. It was professionally done. We do not see any accident damage. There's no rust on the car. It has been garage kept its entire life. And we also have, of course, a clean Carfax. So coming along the side of the car, let's take a look at the interior. They also, when we purchased the car, and you'll see in our photo gallery, we have some pictures with sheepskins on the front seats. When we got the car, it did have sheepskins, and they are being sold with the car. But I think what they did is they really helped preserve the leather. This is not MB Tex. This is leather on the car. It's really in extraordinary condition for a 1990. There's a slight mark here that has been repaired right there. Very slight wear on the driver's bolster. These have not been painted or gone over. This is all, I believe, this is all completely original on the car. The dash wood and the dash cap are excellent. Very nice. The wood on the center stack going vertically is also excellent. No cracks in the wood or the clear coat. There's slight cracking in the horizontal surface around the shift lever, but that's really it. On the door cards, very little wear on the whole car. The wood here is excellent. Door cards are excellent. The pulls, everything. It's just been a lightly used car, literally. Everything is working on the car, with the exception the air conditioning compressor is not cycling on, so it probably needs a charge. The blower system works and everything, but there's no air conditioning right now. And also the radio goes on, but the volume control is not really working properly. So you may want to upgrade it to a newer style radio. And also cosmetically, we have a couple pictures. There's a little bit of warpage around the seatbelt anchorage on the B pillar of the car. That's very common. The heat just shrinks some of this. An upholstery shop can repair that quite easily. When you go to the back of the car, it's typical of these big S-Class cars. I don't know if this has been used much at all. Very lightly used back seat area. Beautiful condition. Same thing, the wood is excellent. Just a really solid 300 SE. It's the straight six engine. These cars, I feel, I've seen a lot of them, easily go to 300,000 miles with good servicing. And there's no reason this car cannot. In the back, same thing. The trim is excellent. As we go into the trunk area, lightly used trunk. The carpeting is excellent. Beneath it, We have the spare, the jack, the tag on the jack, it's never been used. So all very original. Car has all of its VIN tags. Over here, we have the original toolkit that comes with the car, right here. We also have the original first aid kit, and then this is a cover for the car cover. We have a very excellent condition car cover, which we have a picture of over the car. That goes in the bag. So the car comes with the sheepskins if you want to use them, and a complete car cover. Love the Mercedes-Benz closure. Coming along the right side of the car, same thing, very straight. There are a couple minor dings, but very minor. The car's had an extremely nice, pampered life. On this side, door cards are the same, the wood is the same, the leather. The car has no cigarette or cigar smells. It actually smells like leather inside, which is how they should smell. The sunroof does work properly. I demonstrate that in the driving video. This is when Mercedes had those huge metal sunroofs. It's working properly. The wind deflector is working correctly. And when you drive this car, it just has that solid feel that Mercedes are so well known for. The suspension is very solid, very tight. The brakes are nice and smooth. We have had the car inspected and serviced, so it is ready to pass inspection anywhere. We did change the oil and filter and did a fluid check on everything, so it's ready to go. I would not be, this car can be driven anywhere. I would not be afraid to take it anywhere and just drive it across the country. That's what these cars are built to do. This will be a no reserve auction. So as I said at the beginning of this, we purchased this car with another car, which was the BMW, the TII. And when I saw this car, we just love buying local cars, two-owner car, great service history, great ownership history, and hopefully we'll find a nice home for this car. So if you have any questions, please ask us. We'll be happy to answer them. And it's a great, strong Mercedes 300. Thanks for looking at our car.